Okay, Heather, it's your video.
Okay. This is my new light setup.
What are we looking at, though?
We're looking at the D7 LED light pods.
I knew this wouldn't go very well.
No, listen. It's all from Denali.
Yeah.
And no, I do not know exactly what every single light is. I realize that you're trying to point that out.
All right, well, let's go through this then.
Okay. Teach me, teach them.
Well, no,
They'll all know.
this is all going on your bike.
I know.
Okay, so I wanted to get, primarily, because you're not going to ride at night that much, not much compared to me.
Oh, right. I don't plan on
I
riding at
wanted
night.
you to have amber fork lights,
Okay.
which are good visibility.
Yeah, I've definitely seen those before.
And I have them on mine.
Okay.
So they would go here on your lower forks.
Yeah.
But the only small lights they make right now with amber covers are these D2s.
Okay.
And these D2s are...
Oh, so the amber lens kit goes on those.
Yeah, exactly. So this
Okay.
gets, you would screw the front, you put this on there.
Got it.
I wanted to get the S4s, which are more powerful, but they just didn't make amber covers for those yet.
That's fine.
I think these are like 2,000 to 3,000 lumens each.
Cool.
And just to like clarify what that means, your headlight is between 2,000 and 3,000 lumens.
Oh, wow.
So this is quite a bit of light.
Yeah.
And you'll have one on each side. So what they do is they actually mount using this kit here to your fender or to your front forks.
Okay.
And then so this is kind of all one thing right here.
Okay.
This here is an engine guard horn mount. So what this does is it basically is a little circle thing right here. This is going to hook up to, it's right under where your current horn is.
Okay.
And what goes onto that is the SoundBomb, which is the horn.
Oh, okay.
This horn is very loud.
Oh, so this is more than just lights. We also have a new horn.
Yes.
I had no idea. That's awesome.
This is a loud horn. It is 120 decibels.
Okay, good.
Which is pretty loud. And what's the great thing about all this stuff is it's all plug and play. So,
so no like rewiring and all that
basically
crap.
this thing here goes underneath your passenger seat.
Okay.
And if you see on the actual module here, all of these plugs are the native plugs for the horn and the lights.
Okay.
And once you plug it in, there's actually a USB port here as well, which is in the box. That USB port actually allows you to plug your laptop into this.
Oh.
And then you can set like day and night modes, strobe intensity,
That's
those
awesome.
kind of things. So you can actually say like, I just want the brake light to be bright, and you can say I want the brake light to actually strobe when I hit it.
Okay.
You can say I want the horn to work, at this intensity. You can also say during the daytime I want no lights on, nighttime I want all the lights at 10%. Or if I hit the horn, I want the lights to strobe. Like you can do different stuff like that all with this little module.
Okay.
And again, like all you're doing is plugging one side into the battery, these 2 leads.
Yeah.
And then everything else just goes right into it, and then you have your USB port to configure it.
That's very cool.
So I think it's going to be a little bit better than my system because my system requires that I have to reconfigure it with like the buttons on my bike, which takes a lot of time.
Yep.
This is just like a Windows or Mac app. So this is kind of the beauty of this whole thing is this little module. So this thing here goes with your horn.
Right.
Now this is your brake light. So this brake light actually goes on the lower 2 bolts of your license plate.
So is it an additional brake light?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's super bright, and so your normal brake light will just light up.
Yes.
This will do the flash.
Okay, this will do like if you want it to strobe or flash or
whatever. And it's at least 4 times brighter than your stock brake light.
Cool.
So what I like is someone's texting behind me and I hit the brakes, it will flash enough times they actually like wake
Notice
up.
it, even if it's in their peripheral.
And the final thing is this little thing here, I'm just pointing to the bike so Heather can see, it's going to go right under here on both sides.
Okay.
And
are they lights?
Well, this is just the horn, this is just the mount bracket.
Oh, okay.
This just literally just puts a little bracket between both sides. And on each side are these lights.
Ah, and these are the massive ones, right?
So what I had asked for initially is I wanted to do the D4s, which are like 3,000 or 4,000 lumens, plus S4s. And
no, I'm excited for these.
But the S4s didn't have amber covers.
Right.
So I got the D2s amber covers, and they said, well, since you're doing D2s instead of S4s, you're going to be missing out on light. So they recommend I get the D7s.
Those are huge. Those are awesome.
So these will go like that, basically.
That's awesome.
I think these are 6,000 or 7,000 lumens each.
Wow.
So what you'll have is you'll have a setup. So I mean, compare this to your headlight, basically.
So I'm very likely to see deer at night.
Yeah. So what I was going to suggest doing is we configure yours where these are always off unless you do the high beams on.
Okay.
When you engage the high beam switch, these would go full power.
That makes sense.
It's just a lot better for drivers.
Yeah.
But these are fully waterproof, and again, it's that plug.
Well, and around here, I can have high beams on most of the time. It's just because there's not that much traffic.
Right.
I'm more worried about deer than people. So, like, if a person's passing me, that's fine. But
exactly. So
at
night, you and I keep our high beams on all the time because we don't have to worry about it.
Right.
So these are fully waterproof. They don't have amber covers. It's just the white, and they're going to be super bright. So I think what the setup is going to be, we'll do some testing, is that the fork-mounted lights will be always on at 10% power. Mm-hmm. It'll be a nice orange glow.
Yep.
And then when you go high beam, these two lights and the amber lights go 100%.
So that can be configured with the wire situation that they sent.
Right. So I showed you briefly. Basically,
yeah.
Wire
no, I just wanted to confirm.
Right into this thing here.
Yep.
So when you plug it all in, there's like a default behavior with no configuration at all. They just all run.
That's amazing.
And then brake light included in the horn.
This is going to be a time-intensive install, but I'm excited for it.
They're going to hang off those fork things right there.
Yep.
So, well, maybe here. I'm not quite sure yet, but they'll hang off like that. I just wanted to
move your head to the right a little bit. There you go.
Crashing, basically.
Yeah.
If you crash, you'll only get damaged. And then your D2s, which I'll show those to you.
Don't mind the pajamas.
The D2s, this is not a Chewbacca suit.
That's true.
Again, all plug and play, which I love. There's no wiring. These little things just all work.
That's very nice.
So this runs up.
Didn't some of your lighting require wiring on your bike?
Yeah, the clear water is required, I like.
Okay. I'm excited that that's not the case.
These are teeny.
Yep.
You turn this here, so and you actually have, on the rear here, you actually have these little bolts that you can unscrew to get the amber covers on, so they stay waterproof.
Yep.
But this will go, when using the fork mount, right here.
Okay. Cool.
So just enough light to be.
It's going to be a lot of light.
More visible.
But when you add it all together, it's.
Yeah, well.
Between the D2s, the D7s.
Some people just run these only.
Sure.
And it's enough to like be extra conspicuous, but also just more light when your high beams are on.
Yep.
And they do give you this piece here, because this here is so you can, if you don't have the CANsmart system, you can traditionally just wire them right to your battery like you would a normal light.
Okay.
But the CANsmart system is just the best way to do this.
Yeah. Well, I think CANsmart makes the most sense. It's nice that they give you this, but.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I pass it to you? Oh, you can't catch.
That is the setup. The goal here is that.
I'm very, very visible.
No.
Oh.
There's going to be a series of videos.
I see. Okay.
There's a lot to do here.
Yeah.
So this is our first one, the unboxing.
Yep.
The second one is going to be installing the CANsmart itself.
Okay.
And another one will be installing the actual various light mounts. Mm-hmm. And then we'll do another video with the horn install, and another one with the brake install.
Okay.
Then I'll do a video where we sit down with the laptop and sort of confirm what you want to set it up with.
Sure.
And then the final thing will be, we'll take it out and we'll do some like comparison videos. And I actually want to take this to the fire department across the lake.
Okay.
Has a nice big open wall. Mm-hmm. I can take my bike and your bike there, and we can both try our high beams or low beams and see how they look against the wall. I'm curious how ours compare, because this should be completely comparable to what I have in power intensity.
Sure.
That's the plan.
That sounds great.
Okay.
We're gonna have to get on it soon because it's getting cold here.
Yeah. So I think we'll whenever Heather is free, we'll get all this stuff installed.
Okay.
And start at it.
Sounds good to me.